Hi, my name is Saad. I'll be going over the hero's journey for the Greek mythology story, Perseus. Him and his mom end up in Syrphos after King Acrisius, which is Danae's dad, get rid of them both. Other than that, Perseus lives a normal life. We have the call to invitation. The call for invitation would be when King Polydectes, king of Syrphos, kept asking Perseus' mom, Danae, to marry him. Perseus confronts him about this and tells him to quit telling his mom to marry him. The king then tries to get rid of him so he can get to Danae. To do this, he tells Perseus that he is getting married, but Perseus cannot come because he is poor and cannot afford a gift. Perseus tells him that he will bring Medusa's head for him. At 2 o'clock is assistance. His assistance would be help from Zeus. Zeus sent down Hermes, who was his personal messenger, Athena, who was his daughter, and Hades, lord of the underworld and Zeus's brother. To help him, Athena gives him a shield that he can look at Medusa with. Hermes gives him a sword to kill her, and a bag to put the head in, and winged shoes. Hades gives him an invisibility cap. They also gave him directions to the Grey Woman, who can tell him where to find Medusa. His departure is at 3 o'clock. Perseus leaves Sephiros to find the Grey Woman who can give him directions to find Medusa and her sisters. His test, allies, and enemies. Perseus reaches the Grey Woman and takes her eye. He does this get more information on where Medusa and her sisters are. Next is the approach. Perseus finds their lair, which is full of people frozen into statues and rocks. We have the crisis. Perseus finds Medusa and the Gorgons asleep. At 7 o'clock is the treasure. He slowly approaches Medusa and her sisters while invisible and slays Medusa's head and puts it in Hermes' bag. The Gorgon / Medusa's sisters smelt Medusa's blood and awoke. Perseus started to dash and his invisibility cap helped him keep the lead. But the Gorgons grabbed him, but Perseus escaped their grasp. He finally flew away and heard the roar of defeat of the Gorgons. Offers the gods their gift back, but they tell him that he might need it soon. On his journey back home, he sees a helpless woman chained up. Her name is Andromeda, and she tells Perseus that she is a sacrifice because her mother said that she is more beautiful than any goddess. The sea monsters will kill her. He goes to find her parents and tells them that he will defeat the serpents in return for Andromeda's hand. They agree. He goes back and slays the serpent with his sword. Then, Phineus, the person who is engaged to Andromeda, comes to claim her. Perseus told him that if he was really in love with her, he would have fought the serpents off himself. This triggered him, and he started rushing Perseus, who took out Medusa's head and froze him. He goes back home to Seriphos with Andromeda and introduces her to Danae, and Danae tells Perseus that King Polydectes is threatening her to marry him or else he will kill her. So Perseus confronts him again, but with Medusa's head, and makes him and his friends into statues. Finally, at 11 o'clock is resolution. Dictys becomes the king of Seriphos. Perseus, Danae, and Andromeda return to Argos. Perseus becomes the king of Argos because the people got rid of King Acrisius. At the end, Perseus unknowingly fulfills his prophecy by accidentally killing his grandfather Acrisius in the athletic contest when he misthrew his discus and it hit and killed him. So that was the hero's journey for the Greek mythology story Perseus. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.